Hey, my name's Andrew, and if you're dealing with achy joints or studying long hours or burning through bestsellers, this is the best book holder for hands-free reading. When I was growing up, I loved to read, and it was easy to get lost in a book anywhere, anytime, for hours on end. But after 10 years of hunching over textbooks in college and cranking out code as a web designer, I started having problems with joint pain, and my whole body just felt super worn out, to the point where I couldn't hold a book for more than 5 minutes without my fingers aching. So I decided to get a Kindle, which was lighter and definitely helped, but my hands would still get stiff, and with my neck sore from flipping through design books and taking notes, I gradually lost motivation until I woke up one day and realized I just didn't want to read anymore. The obvious solution to my reading fatigue was to get some kind of book holder. So I started searching on Amazon, and what they mostly had was those reading stands that sit on your desk. But then I found this height adjustable rolling stand by a company called LEVO, and yeah, it seemed perfect. Honestly, I didn't even care about the $200 price tag at that point because I just wanted to get back to reading without hurting all the time. But when this 28-pound box showed up at my front door, I had a moment of dread, like, oh my God, what was I thinking? Fortunately, the setup was pretty simple, and right away I could see how nice it felt not to be deadlifting 900 pages of Don Quixote. So I read a few pages, then a few more, and suddenly I was like 8 chapters deep in this book I had been putting off reading for 2 years. Which is when I thought, okay, this thing looks like a pretentious gimmick for corporate CEOs, but I think it might be the most practical thing I've ever bought. Even though the LEVO stand is fairly heavy, you can easily roll it around to wherever you're working. Plus, it's height adjustable from 30 to 56 inches, and the arm extends to 24 inches and rotates 360 degrees, which makes it simple to fold up and store in the closet. The book holder itself has fold-out feet and 12-inch Velcro straps to handle heavier books, but most of the time I just use the page clips because they hold well enough on their own. Overall, the build quality is really good, with all the parts being either solid metal or heavy plastic, and within 30 seconds you can disassemble it for travel, which might be getting a little carried away, but hey, once you go book holder, it's hard to go back. The best thing about a hands-free reading stand is that it allows your body to relax and drift into a flow state, whether you're exploring quantum geometry or rereading Harry Potter for the 12th time, which is also useful for getting to sleep at night, because where I used to roll from side to side holding books by hand, I now just strap my Kindle into the LEVO and read on my back, a position that keeps my hands warm in the winter and consistently produces yawning in like 5 minutes flat. My other favorite use for a book holder is as a side stand for typing up notes, because I can put it at eye level for better ergonomics, which also applies to other use cases like referencing a script when recording YouTube videos or checking a recipe while I'm cooking. And sometimes I even use it as a rack for drying clothes after I get back from a barefoot run. Overall, the LEVO is a versatile, durable stand for anyone who's dealing with pain or studying long hours or just looking for more relaxation when they're reading. But it does have a few drawbacks. For one, at 28 pounds, it's not ideal for traveling, and if you're taller than 5 feet, it's not going to meet eye level standing up. Also, the page clips can be a little awkward with oversized textbooks, and the pole tends to lean a bit at full extension, but the book holder can rotate to compensate, so it really doesn't matter. In terms of price, $200 is actually kind of a bargain for something that's built to last a lifetime, because even just 20 years of use works out to less than $1 a month. So while the LEVO seemed like a silly purchase when I first got it back in 2019, I've ended up using it for thousands of hours ever since. In fact, I literally used it to type up the script for this video. So I think that covers it. But if you want to check out the LEVO, I put a link down below, and if you have questions on how it works, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Peace.